should we have a little talk? In the North, many did not learn life from books. They learned it from those who stayed. The elders would sit without hurry, no rush to prove, no need to react, and you could feel it, something steady in them. I wouldn't say because life was kind to them, but because they stopped letting everything inside. I remember one of them saying quietly, anger shortens the path, not the journey, you. The world keeps its pace, but you start to disappear inside it, piece by piece, burnt in moments that gave nothing back. And one day you arrive, not late, just less. Up here you survive by holding your ground. So they chose very carefully what they carried, what they answered, what they let pass like wind over snow. And maybe that's the part we forgot. Some things are meant to meet silence, not flame, because anger is not always power. Sometimes anger is not fire. Sometimes it is mud thickening around the ankles, convincing you that struggle is the same thing as direction. It enters fast. It tells you it is protecting you. It tells you answer now, defend now, strike now, make them understand now. And for a moment you feel alive, you feel hot, sharp, clear. But after there is often less of you in the body, less breath, less space behind the eyes, less strength for the things that actually belong to your life. The older people knew this very well. They knew anger could be useful like fire, but no one saying let's fire run loose through the whole house. You kept it where it belonged, in the hearth, under watch, given wood only when needed, because fire that has no place does not really make warmth, it makes ash. That is what anger does when it has no elder inside it. It burns the bridge you still needed. It spends tomorrow's strength on today's insult. It makes the tongue way faster than the soul. And then people say, at least I spoke my truth. But not everything spoken from heat is truth. Sometimes it is only pain looking for somewhere to throw itself. I think this is where many of us get trapped. We think if we do not react, we are weak. We think if we stay quiet, we have accepted it. We think if we do not answer the moment something hurts us, we have lost. But the North teaches another kind of strength, the strength of the mountain that does not explain itself to each and every storm, the strength of the old woman who hears foolish words and lets them fall before they reach her blood, the strength of the reindeer that does not waste breath fighting every shadow on the ridge. There is a silence that is not fear. There is a silence that is judgment. There is a silence that says, I have measured this and it is not worth the cost of my fire. That is a very hard lesson, especially if you have been hurt, especially if you have been mocked, ignored, betrayed, misread, spoken over. The anger feels like proof that you still exist, but you exist before the flame. You exist before the defense. You exist before the explanation. You don't have to bleed on every stone to prove you were wounded. An elder would ask a very different question. Not, are you angry? Of course you are. They would ask, where will this anger take you if you let it lead? Will it bring you closer to your life? Will it protect what is sacred? Will it open a true door? Will it feed the fire that keeps you warm? Or will it only throw your living force into someone else's weather? You see, anger can show you where the boundary was crossed, but anger is not always the one who should speak at the boundary. Sometimes anger is the first hoofbeat in the marrow. It tells you something has crossed too close, something has entered the wrong ground, something in you has risen to defend the boundary. So my best advice, do not let the first hoof beat become the whole migration. Let the elder in you stand at the ridge and decide where the herd moves next. This is not about becoming passive. It is about becoming dangerous in the old way. Dangerous because you cannot be harvested through reaction anymore. Dangerous because your peace has grown antlers. Dangerous because you have learned that not every spark deserves your forest. So the next time anger rises, do not shame it. Do not worship it, bring it to the hearth, look at it, ask what it came to protect, then ask if burning is truly needed. Do not bite. Some things are only bait, hooks dropped into the blood by people who feed on reaction. Do not bite, let the hook hang empty. Walk on before the hook learns the taste of your blood. Let it stay hungry, let it rust there in the mouth of whoever threw it. You were never meant to pour your living blood into a hunger that has no bottom. End of transmission. Bye.
I've been holding on to every word you say, bells they're ringing, one look in your eyes I'll stay, standing, waiting, something I have never done, something I have never done.